Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing another MineTan self-tanner, and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone today because we are doing their olive color correcting self-tanner. It's supposed to be super dark, and it's a 1 hour express, so I'm so excited about this. This is gonna be a little bit different, but not so different. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so we're gonna test this out together and see if I think it's worth your money. So before we get started, please give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much if you do. But if you want to see me review this self-tanner, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, so I think we could just get started. I'm gonna read up on the details about this as usual on their website, and then we are gonna try it out together. So I am on the MineTan website. This is Olive Self Tan Foam. So this goes for $24.99, which I think is not bad at all. It's 200 milliliters, which is 6.7 ounces. That is the standard size for self-tanner. Let's see, it says a natural olive bronze super dark skin finish. It says olive maximizes your skin's deepest potential, capturing your natural skin color and amplifying it with super dark results. That sounds amazing. It says a natural olive bronze skin finish, complements all skin tones, suitable for face and body, suits all skin types, no orange tones, no fake tan smell. I'm not using this on my face, just the neck down, because I already have a separate facial self-tanner on, just so you guys know before we get started. It's clean tanning, so it's 100% vegan and cruelty-free, 100% natural DHA, paraben, palm oil, mineral oil, and sulfate-free, recycled materials, and sustainably sourced. And then it just says Olive Self Tan Foam suits all skin types and tones for those wanting a super dark, natural olive bronze skin finish. How to use, it says shower in 1 hour for a natural tan or leave on longer for a deeper, darker skin finish. Obviously, we are going to keep it on for longer than an hour because I want to see how dark we can get from this. And then obviously it says it's going to develop over the next 24 hours. So very excited. It's like the typical MineTan packaging. It's very cute. I like that like they changed like the cap and stuff depending on the undertone. So you know this is like a green, it's an olive undertone. And then it shows you on the back here, like depending on how long you leave it on for, it's like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So we're gonna do 3+ hours and see where that takes us. I feel like in the past, MineTan self-tanners have all gotten me like medium dark. Like I've never gotten super, super, super dark from one of their self-tanners. So I really wanna see if this one is different. I love MineTan self-tanners, so I have high hopes for this. I'm just hoping this one gives me a little bit more color, and I'm anxious to see what the olive undertone does, because you guys know that's not normally my cup of tea, but I am stepping out of my comfort zone and seeing what this does. So I think we could just get started, and then we'll talk details afterwards, so let's go. Okay guys, I am back. Here is what this looks like after just being applied. It's definitely olive, like I look very like green-ish right now, which obviously for me, if I put this self-tanner on, I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm staying home and like hibernating until this is fully marinated into my skin and I could wash it off, because it's very green. Like you could tell that this is like a self-tanner. So I definitely would not wear this out to like run errands or anything. I'm putting on baggy sweats, going to sleep, or running errands until it's ready to wash off. So just be aware of that. I like that it's like not very sticky at all. Like it feels really good to the touch. It doesn't feel gross or anything, so I like that about it. The mousse itself, or the foam, was kind of watery, So I didn't necessarily love that about it. I feel like it could have been a little bit more like thick because it was splattering around a little bit. So I'm probably gonna have to like wipe it up off of the floor just a bit. It wasn't like crazy or bad or anything, but it was like very watery and it was splattering a little bit. So you have to be kind of careful with it. I like it when the mousse is a little bit more like, not hard, but a little bit more like formed. Do you know what I mean? Then it's less messy. It was pretty smooth going on. Like I didn't have any issues with like rubbing it into my skin. It went on really evenly. It was quick to apply, so I liked that. One thing about the smell, it's not scent-free. It says scent-free right here, but I don't think that's the case. Like to me, it smells like all the other MineTan self-tanners. Like it has like a little bit of a chemically smell to it. It's not terrible, but there's definitely some kind of a smell. I know it says it's clean, so I don't specifically know that it's like a chemically smell, but that's just like, it had like some kind of a smell to it. That's just the best way I could describe it, but you know what I mean. So far I'm like 50-50. I feel like there's things that I like, there's things that I'm like iffy about. So we will see. I'm gonna keep this on for the 3+ hours. I may or may not sleep in it. I guess we'll see how the night goes. So I will do that. And then I'll come back tomorrow morning, show you guys what the result looks like once it's like washed off my skin. So I'm gonna go to sleep and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, I am back. It's the next day. Here is the final result. So I want to start by saying I do really like the outcome that I got with this self tanner, and I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with the undertone. I feel like normally when I say I don't love an olive tone on myself, I feel like you can tell that it looks very like green undertone, and that doesn't suit me personally, or at least I don't think so very well. But this, I feel like it's a nice olive undertone, but it's not too much. Do you know what I mean? Like it's such a nice, natural looking olive undertone. Like there's not much warmth to it, but it still looks really nice and natural. And I just really, really love the undertone that this is giving me. So I was super impressed by that. But I don't think this self tanner is like a super dark by any means, but you guys let me know what you think. Like if you see something I don't see, let me know. If you ask me, I feel like this self tanner is probably more of like a medium to dark. Maybe like leaning more towards dark than just plain medium, but definitely not like super dark or ultra dark. I feel like I've definitely tried darker self tanners, and I wouldn't necessarily say this is one of the darker ones that I've tried. So I did want to say that, but I do think you get like a beautiful color from this and a nice amount of color. Other thing I want to mention, I kept this on overnight, so I did not keep it on for like the 1, 2, or even 3 hours. I fell asleep with it on, and this is the color that I got. So just put that into perspective. Like if you're someone that likes to only do these kinds of tans for 1 hour or 2 hours, you may not get that much color from it, because this is what I got from keeping it on overnight. So I did want to mention that as well. Other than that, overall last night it felt super comfortable. Didn't feel like sticky or anything like that. Didn't have a strong smell. I feel like the smell that it did have when I initially put it on kind of went away, so I wasn't really even paying attention to that. And yeah, it was just like a normal self tanner throughout the night. I will say, besides the undertone being olive, I feel like the amount of color that I got from this is pretty similar to the other MineTan self tanners. So I guess depending on what undertone you like more, whether it's like a golden brown, a violet, an olive, anything like that, take your pick. But I feel like the depth of color that I got is pretty similar throughout like the range. Maybe I'll have to compare a few like with each other to see for real, but I just feel like as far as I can remember from the last few MineTan self tanners that I've tried, I feel like this looks pretty similar in terms of depth to those. So do I think it's worth it? I think if you get it, you're gonna like the color that you get. But if you're trying to go for something ultra dark, then you're probably not gonna like it, because I don't think it will get you, or it didn't get me, ultra dark. But I do like it. Do I see myself using it again? Yes. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But that's it for today. So you guys let me know what you think about how this looks, how much color I got, what you like, what you don't like. Just give me your thoughts. Let me know what other self-tanners you want me to try. Give this a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.